It's March 15th, Saturday. I was going to read, on Saturdays I always read from the book I published, Manna from My Journey. So I'm going to read the devotional for today, March 15th. 1Kings8, verse 11. The priests could not perform their service because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord filled the temple. When the cloud came down, the glory of God filled the temple. It must have been a remarkable thing to see, knowing God was there and inhabiting the temple built to honor his name. The people would gather with excitement, reverence, and awe, but the cry of their hearts, the hope of their future, and the longing to be close to God could not be satisfied. The Old Covenant was a contract between God and man, based on the faithfulness of man to live by God's laws. Man could not be faithful. He was born a sinner and could not stop sinning. Because of our inability to be faithful, man always had to stand at a distance while God's glory descended. And while God was there, he was alone, and man was left alone outside. The new covenant is a contract between God and man based on the faithfulness of God to love, forgive, and invite man into a relationship. A relationship built on the faithfulness of God, not man. We simply trust, and the glory of God descends into our lives. It inhabits us, fellowships with us, and transforms our lives. We do not stay at a distance. We are invited into a relationship of the oneness with the one who gave his life for ours. In the Old Testament, it was based on whether they were good enough, and man was just never good enough. So when the presence of God came down, man had to stand back and know it was there. And I'm sure they were just blown out at the Shekinah glory that would come down over the temple. But they couldn't really fellowship with God. Today, because Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, we're a forgiven people. We can trust in that forgiveness, and we can go boldly before God and have fellowship with him. We are not alone anymore, and we are not separated from God. If you'd like to buy my book, Manna from My Journey, you can order it on Amazon. You can order it from Barnes & Noble. The best place for me is if you order it straight from the publisher, Xulon, Xulon Publishers. And it helps us pay our bills. Thanks for listening to me today. God bless.